What's going on, everyone? I'm Nerdomis and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we are going to be continuing our journey that we started off last week-ish, and I need to find out which key were my windscreen wipers and also find out how not to drive in the wrong lane, apparently. Good start already, don't you think? Right, I think this is the correct lane. Just need to figure out what... No, that's decoupling. Odd key, but sure, P it is. As long as it doesn't pee in my coffee. Yeah, anyways, how are y'all doing? I know that I'm doing not particularly great, honestly. I know that in the last Minecraft video I was saying that I would explain why wait, no, did I? No. Jesus, man. My mind is freaking gone. No, what I really mean is, in this video I want to kind of explain why there was no Minecraft video on last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday. Just my normal upload slot for Minecraft. At least generally speaking it is. But yeah, basically the whole gist of it is that there's no easy way to start this. So let me just bring it to you as it is. So for those of you who aren't familiar or who don't know me personally, I've been dealing with depression for the past, I don't know, 8 years, potentially longer. And last week I made the decision to go talk to my doctor about it and maybe see what kind of treatment plans they can offer as far as possibly getting on medication, because I've been dealing with it for so long and I've been trying to battle this for literally years, and well, I managed to actually go last Thursday and not cancel, which I know that there was a video last Thursday, but it was a video that was recorded on, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday, can't recall exactly, one of those days. But yeah, basically on Thursday I went to the appointment and I've been having, or I've had major anxiety about the appointment for that whole week, which that wasn't fun, still isn't, but hey ho. And yeah, I actually went there, but basically in order to recover from all of the anxiety and everything together, I just needed some recovery time, and that's why I took the weekend off to just recover. I didn't record any videos, did play a couple of games in my spare time, but yeah, just wasn't up to the task of recording. I don't want to bring out any bad content, and it doesn't matter how well or how good Marcel is at editing the videos. If the content itself isn't interesting, isn't good, isn't fun, then it makes for a bad video. It doesn't matter how good the editing is then. So in order to prevent that, prevent wasting Marcel's time, and your time honestly, I just didn't record that video, and seeing as Euro Truck Sim is more of my rambly video series, or is becoming my more rambly video series, I thought it'd be better to just talk about it here, you know, give a bit of an explanation, let you know what's been going on, what the reason was for not recording or uploading. And sure, I mean, I could have said fuck it and just recorded anyways, but it wouldn't have made for good content, and that's just not something I feel great about, putting out bad content. Like, if I put out good or content, I want it to be semi-good, you know. I mean, the editing is on point, but it doesn't really make my meanness any less. But still, you know, it's small, well, small. The editing is a pretty big improvement to the content, but you know, I'm always looking to improve my content in general. And when there's just a bad day, it's not good to record, honestly. And yeah, I know that probably isn't the most fun topic to watch a video about, which is also why I'm gonna go ahead and change topics after this little bit. I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up, keep you in the loop, let you know that I'm not giving up on YouTube. I'm not taking a lot of time off again. I just had some stuff to deal with, some mental health stuff, and let me tell you this: if you are struggling with similar issues or the same issues, please don't be like me. Do as I say and not as I do, but just make sure to get help as soon as you notice anything off. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Even just get help as soon as possible, because it makes it a lot easier. I waited, like I said, at least 8 years, if not more, and it's made it a whole lot more difficult to actually get help, which is, yeah, it's not good, let me tell you that much. So sooner you can get out of it, the better. The sooner you can get help, the better, and there's no shame in getting help, because it's something that almost anyone cannot face themselves, and I had to find out the hard way, so just learn from my mistakes at least. But now on to more fun topics. So yeah, I hope that y'all have been doing a lot better than I have. But yeah, let's get to trucking across Europe to Bălți, which is Moldova, not Macedonia. I believe I said Macedonia in the last video, which was incorrect. Also, that's a fucking tight ass corner. Like, really tight, but hey, you know what? It's a nice driving road. It would have been nicer if it was at daytime, but can't really pick and choose your times that you drive at. In game, at least. But yeah, oh, there's a town here, so slow it down to 50. But yeah, it's also completely new to me, at least this area, which is nice. I like exploring new parts of the map, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't have a map mod like Promods installed, which Do you want me to put a link in the video description to the mods that I use, and also like make a collection on Steam for the Steam Workshop mods that I've made? Let me know. You know, I'll gladly just drop any links to the official mod pages in the description, and I'll gladly set up a Steam collection for all of the mods that I've got from Steam, just so you can play with the same mods as I do. Yeah, I don't know, let me know. It's maybe a good idea, maybe. Let's see, how long do we still have in this trip? Just checking. So this trip still has about 500 kilometers left. That's cool. Shouldn't be as long as last week's Euro Truck Sim vid. That's good at least. Yeah, I don't know. Rambly time. So, I don't... Was it the Euro Truck Sim video, or was it the Minecraft video last week where I said Skinarby is streaming and I kind of want to catch a stream, or was that maybe a scrapped video? Can't recall, but at the moment of recording, Skinarby is streaming some Minecraft. And I mean, I was there for like the beginning, a little bit of it. But, you know, I had to record. Well, I don't have to, but want to. Want to record, want to make content, want to, you know, get stuff out to you guys, especially after taking the weekend off to... It's not even self-care, but I guess, for a lack of a better term, self-care. With the last week having been the way it is. But yeah, anyhow, you know, yeah, so Skinarby is streaming, having his stream on mute next to me, so not watching it and driving, but I can just peek over every once in a while to catch up with chat, which if you may see me go off out of my lane, that might be why, potentially, possibly. Sure. Don't text and drive, kids, and also don't watch streams and drive or YouTube videos and drive. Basically, when you're driving, just pay attention to the driving. Again, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Holy crap, I've been recording for 13 minutes already. Time flies. Alrighty, we made it to another city, and there's a rest stop up ahead, or well, technically a garage, well, repair place slash rest stop. So I'll be resting, and if you saw that time lapse, you'll know that I may or may not have smashed my truck into a wall at a roundabout, because, and apparently now also my trailer, because, well, driving in third person camera, oh for fuck's sake, I didn't even hit the guy. But I am jackknifing my trailer, which is good. I never claimed to be a pro. Right, rest, to avoid any further penalties. Okay, right, I can just hide this HUD now, and I can also just switch to daytime running lights, thanks to it only being 3 PM. Okay, I just barely made that without hitting the car. Anyways, so we are now continuing our drive, basically. Let's see, it's free up left, so now I can turn here. White turning circle. Oops. Ah, bollocks. Stupid traffic light. Being a slight bit too far away. There. Now I can see. Should really get better visibility in these trucks. Oh well. Nothing you can do about it. Oh cool. Or because I don't design these trucks. Well, I mean, technically yes, but also no, because things like mirrors and shit, those are part of the actual truck design, which I don't design. I just customize them, make it look fancy, basically. That's all I do with the trucks, and I make it have good power for pulling, which is just configuring it with good power for pulling, because again, manufacturers determine that. And I just drive them derpily. As you may have noticed in the last video. So I do have to say I love the fact that we're driving through these little picturesque villages, towns, small towns. Because they look pretty nice. I mean, nice in relative terms, you know, because, well, they look very the buildings themselves look very, what's the best way to say this without sounding like a total asshole? They look very, I don't know, grungy, old-timey, well, maybe not old-timey, but like almost Soviet style, ex-Soviet maybe. I don't know, they just don't look as pretty and nice as some places in Europe, but I mean, it does have its own charm. Like, it's nice in the context. Is that correct? Fuck no. But yeah, it does look nice in the place that it is, but like put it in a more modern European country, like for example Austria or Netherlands, Germany, and they'd be pretty bad looking. But here it just feels right. You know, it doesn't stand out, it all works well, it looks just nice in a roundabout way. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all, but I'm trying to. Oh man, this river here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take a picture here. Photo mode it is. Right, so you'll get to see today's thumbnail live. Let's see, should I go from this angle, maybe? Maybe I frame it nicely, don't get in the way tree. And then I can do the field of view a bit more zoomed in-ish or more out there. But I think this field of view is good. And just have no blur, I guess. Have it as clear as possible. Increase the saturation a ton now. I mean, here's the thing, when you go back to regular saturation it looks so dull and then it's so vivid. I guess maximum saturation just to make it pop a bit more. I think this looks nice. This looks really nice. Capture screenshot. There. Now you see what the thumbnail will be. Something, right? Better than nothing. Just a little bit tiny sneak peek of behind the scenes action, I guess. And we're entering a city, or probably more of a village. So the speed limit changes. But yeah, I mean, like, this is all pro mods and this looks fucking amazing. So scenic, so beautiful. And yeah, it just looks awesome. Plain awesome. That's all I can say about it. And I mean, yeah, like, of course, modders, like, at least these guys, Promods team, they put in so much work into this damn mod. Like, I think this is one of the longest running Euro Truck Simulator 2 map mods. And you can see it in the quality. Like, these quality standards are really fucking high. And you also notice in the frame rate, because I've got a pretty beastly rig, but damn if the frame rate doesn't take a hit whenever I enter one of those villages or bigger towns. And sure, this game might be running on DX11 now. I even launched it in DX11 mode just to be sure, I always do. So like, CPU utilization is much more even in DX11 mode. It's still like, I've got a 1080 Ti running at 1440p and it drops down from 110, 120 FPS on average to like 80, sometimes even down to 60 depending on the town or village. Like, that's how much quality is in this. And it's not like this area is easy to render because of all of the foliage, all of the trees and grass and whatnot. But that's still up to 110, and right as we're entering this little village, 80, 70 FPS. Which that's, I mean, you're not gonna see it because it's gonna be recorded in 60 FPS unless it dips below 60. You're not gonna see any difference. But it takes its hit And trust me, when you're someone who's been gaming on a high refresh monitor, like I've been, also pretty recently, but still, you notice the difference between 60 and 70 FPS, and between 70 and 80, and then between 144 and 80. Like, you really feel the difference. And if anyone says you can't see faster than 60 FPS or 30 FPS, they're fucking lying to you, okay? Try out a high refresh monitor that actually is running at the refresh that it can. So, like, have a good PC running a high refresh monitor, and then tell me that high refresh rates don't matter. Like, honestly, high refresh gaming makes a huge difference. Same goes for higher pixel count, I guess. Like 1440p is already much better than 1080p, and most gamers won't need more than 1440p due to the distance they sit away from their screen. Only in very rare scenarios you need 4K, but that's due to pixel density and whatnot. You need a pretty massive display for you to be able to see the pixel density in a 4K display, and you'd have to be right up to it, which isn't recommended in any case, so don't do that. I mean, I'm sitting like, no, it's like 40-50 centimeters away from my screen, and I cannot make out any individual pixels, which is thanks to 1440p. But yeah, gamer, techie, rambling aside, this is such a gorgeous area. I'm gonna have to make another picture here once we get over the like river place. I'm sorry, I just have to take a picture. It's so nice looking, this area. Look at this river, it looks pretty realistic. I mean, for this game, which it's not a new game at all. Like Euro Truck Sim is, I believe, 2012 or something like that. It's pretty old by now. But they've done so many updates to it that it looks like it's a lot more recent. They keep updating it, which is awesome. More developers should keep updating their games frequently, and not just to make money off of it. I'm looking at you, Rockstar. Not just to milk the cash cow. Actually add content that's good and that benefits the player, like Euro Truck Sim does. And I don't care if I have to pay for DLCs, because the amount of work that's gone into the more recent DLCs, actually from Scandinavia and more recent, like the quality's gotten better in the official DLCs as well. So some of the more recent additions to Euro Truck Sim, which include some of the like free updates, like they've been updating Germany in Euro Truck Sim, like all of those free updates, they improve the game so much. and it's free. It's to aid the gamer, to the player of your game. And the DLCs, they are such good quality that I don't mind spending 20 bucks on a map DLC anytime there is one out. I believe they're even 15 bucks or 10 bucks, I could be wrong, I'd have to check. I'd have to check the Steam store, and I'll let Marcel know to put in if it's correct, if it's wrong, or what the actual price is for the average map DLC, because there are some map DLCs that are cheaper than others because they might include a smaller area, or they might be older, they might be newer, whatever. Like, there's some differences, but not much. Most of them are the same price, if I'm correct. And they go on sale a ton. Like, Euro Truck Sim itself goes on sale a fuck ton as well, so why anyone wouldn't get this game is beyond me, because it's an awesome game. It's a nice game to just relax, talk about anything, basically ramble like I've been doing this video, and drive a truck. I mean, I know that like the driving a truck part isn't maybe everyone's cup of tea, but you know what? If there was a Euro Truck Sim game, but just with cars, where you would be able to drive a car all around Europe with no economy and whatnot, you'd play this game, right? I think most people would, because it's just such a chill game. I mean, I can keep hammering on this, but don't you just love this scenery? I mean, it's not the most modern looking scenery, but like, looks pretty cool. I mean, you've got real companies because Promods. I mean, I'm telling you, Promods is probably the best mod out there for Euro Truck Sim. Like, seriously. I think every Euro Truck Simulator 2 player loves Promods, or at least everyone that's tried it. And found a new truck dealer, found a new recruitment agency. All on the same street, eh? I guess that's Truckin' Street of Lagi. Just trying my best pronunciation, so don't murder me if I mispronounced it. Oh man, having a runny nose. TMI, I know, but still, it's true. Alright, roundabout time. You know what? Lagi is a pretty big city, it looks like. Did not expect that. And I mean, like, this kind of street just looks cool, in my opinion. Like, it just looks very Eastern European, and there's just a lot of housing crammed into one street. Probably also a lot of offices, to be honest, but still, my point stands. We're almost out of town, so yes, speed limit up to 80. We have to turn right again. Oh, so Laji is in Romania. Interesting. Didn't know that. So, might even be a real or an original SCS part then. Because I know that Romania was added by SCS. I don't know if Promods changed anything or if they used a lot of their own Romania assets, because I know there was Romania in a previous version of Promods. Don't ask me which one, but one of them. One of the many versions. Yeah, I remember. And these flags look so damn similar, but we're going from Romania to Moldova, not Macedonia, Moldova. I was horribly mistaken with MD being Macedonia. But shit happens, you know. It's life, I guess. And we're just so close to our end destination. Trucks are the most right lane again. Cool beans. And there's a double truck lane, or 2 truck lanes, I guess. That's pretty smart for checking paperwork and whatnot. And they're not part of the EU, so that's why we have to check documents. Cool beans. Right, we out of here. I mean, we're like right. Republic of Moldova. Like the end is in sight, or we can smell the end, pretty much. Well, not literally, but like figuratively. Like that's how close we are. Also, apparently, this whole trailer load is just used plastics. Guess we're going to some kind of petrochemical plant to recycle it, or a recycling plant. Why it wouldn't do that anywhere nearby is beyond me, but some of these deliveries don't make any sense at all, like delivering a trailer of C4 to a farm. Don't know why any farm would need that, but sometimes you get those deliveries. Yeah, our customer expects delivery soon. They can expect it soon because I am right around the corner, and I'll be just in time for the like railroad crossing to open. Cool beans. Yeah, you'll have to wait, because I'm going before you, because this customer is in a rush apparently. A big rush. Almost a gold rush. Har har. Yes, I know I'm not funny. Anywho, now the most intense part of all of trucking. Delivering your load and parking it up. Let's just do the where do you need it, because y'all want to see me derp. Let's just be honest. That's why you watch a Euro Truck Simulator video. To watch the host fail at parking his truck. Actually, there's a lot of space here to park it in. That shouldn't be an issue. Watch me say that shouldn't be an issue and then it'd be an issue. Already is, because I kind of like am mounting the curb, and it's a blind side reverse, which sucks. but we gotta do it. Okay, right, almost got it in there straight. And just back it up again. No. Get it straightened out, the trailer. Ooh, that's close. No. Let's straighten her out a little bit more. Just so that they're happy as well. Alright, well, that was a successful journey, if I do say so myself. And, you know, it's 24 grand in the bank again, which is, you know, up to 86 grand. And that was a long drive, but it was a fun drive, don't you think? We had some nice scenery in there and whatnot. And yeah, we went even, I believe, even through Szeged? No, Budapest. Wait, so we went from here. Well, I can just go. Yeah, we went through Szeged, not Subotica or Osijek. Actually, they added a lot of Croatian cities, like Split. Been to Split, nice place. Dubrovnik, also a real nice place. Koper. And they improved a lot on Trieste. Like, this is a whole spaghetti network now. Need to visit Trieste. And Senj, they didn't change that much too. Zadar, Split, Rijeka, didn't change much to Rijeka, just some of these roads, but I believe that was already changed in the last version. I could be wrong, but like when you look at the detail in some of these places like Zagreb, there's a lot to explore here and a lot of fun stuff, like Ljubljana, which is Slovenia, Ljubljana, which I've also been there. Then you have got Munich, München, Munich, Innsbruck, Stuttgart, Frankfurt am Mainz, Wiesbaden, Mainz, Koblenz, Nuremberg. And then you get closer and closer to where I live and it becomes a massive clusterfuck. And let's see, did they change anything about Liège? No, they didn't, which they are just the closest to me. And it probably would be either Cologne or Düsseldorf. Like, I live kind of here-ish. I mean, if you want to look it up on the map, it's called Maastricht. It's a beautiful city. But yeah. There's a lot to explore here as well. And then you can go to, I believe Greece this is. Like, there's so much to do in this map. Zaragoza, Valencia, Barcelona, all of these places. And I mean, we're gonna just skip over this whole issue. No, don't want to drive on the wrong side of the road now, do we? But like even here, they went so far up north. This is where normally the Scandinavian DLCs stop. They went so far up north. We've even got St. Petersburg. Like, they add so much. And then you also have Rusmap, which just puts in a large part of Russia, which is an extension to Promods. Trust me when I say, in Euro Truck Sim, especially when you take mods into consideration, you'll never run out of content to play. Trust me on that. But this video has been going pretty long and I hope it was somewhat enjoyable for you to watch. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on it, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of it, and take care, have a great rest of your day, and Ciao for now.